Welcome to the Fantasy Football Key. Daniel Jeremiah has released a 2024 rookie mock draft for the NFL and wanted to do a fantasy football mock draft based on that. He only gave us one round, so let's take a look. All right, so no surprise here. He's got Caleb Williams going to the Chicago Bears at number 1. He believes they're going to trade Justin Fields. He's got Drake Maye going to the Commanders at 2. He's got Jaden Daniels, third quarterback in a row, going to the Patriots. Arizona Cardinals are getting Marvin Harrison Jr. Starting a receiver run because right after that, the Los Angeles Chargers at pick 5 take Rome Odunze. You've got Malik Neighbors going to the Giants right after that. And then we move down a little bit further to find our next offensive weapon taken off the board, and it's actually another quarterback, Bo Nix. And really like some of the action going on here with quarterbacks. That's 4 off of the board, and what you're going to notice is there's quite a few wide receiver quarterback duos that end up getting taken in the first round here. We got Brock Bowers, who goes here, pick 15 to the Indianapolis Colts. Really great player. Let's keep going down, and we'll see the third LSU Tiger off the board. Going to the Miami Dolphins is Brian Thomas Jr. So that's 3 from LSU. Pick 29 to the Kansas City Chiefs, Devontae Walker. And last but not least, the Baltimore Ravens get another first-round wide receiver in Troy Franklin. So we've got the combination of the Oregon Ducks, Troy Franklin, and Bo Nix. Not on the same team, but again, these are players who played together and who are now first-rounders. Troy Franklin, Bo Nix, Devontae Walker, Drake Maye. You got the LSU Tigers and Brian Thomas Jr., Malik Neighbors, and Jaden Daniels. You've also got Rome Odunze, who didn't have Michael Penix drafted here, so we'll see where he would potentially go in the next round. But, I mean, that's some pretty good prospects coming out here that did some damage in the NCAA. So let's go ahead and do a mock draft based on this draft here. If anyone would be having the most advantageous landing spot, it would actually be Drake Maye with Eric Bieniemy. I think he was really able to pull a lot out of Sam Howell, but Sam Howell had a lot of turnovers, and also Sam Howell had a lot of sacks. So I think the fact that the Commanders were leading the NFL in pass attempts at some point, that really leans in the favor of Drake Maye. However, it's so close that I'm going to lean with trusting the NFL evaluators here and go with Caleb Williams at the 101. Then I'm going to take Drake Maye here at the 102 because I do think this guy might be able to get it done with his arm, has enough juice with his legs to contribute there. And next, I'm going to take Jaden Daniels. Really like what he's able to do with his legs. It's a completely new direction with the New England Patriots. So we'll see what they can really do here. Okay, and then we're going to go with Marvin Harrison Jr. here at the 104. He went in the 104 in this Daniel Jeremiah mock. And then at pick 5 in the mock here at pick 5 for the NFL is Rome Odunze to the Chargers. I like the quarterback that he would be paired with. This is a scenario where I'm going with the landing spot and the NFL draft evaluators versus, I really do like Malik Neighbors. I'll take him here at the 106. Also happens to go to the 106 in this mock. Great draft capital for all of these guys. Next, let's think. who should we take here? The next offensive player that was taken in the mock was Bo Nix, first-round quarterback, going to the Saints. He would have Olave, maybe the final couple of years with Alvin Kamara. They've got some other weapons. A.T. Perry, Rashid Shaheed. Let's go with Bo Nix here. All right. I like it. Next off the board was Brock Bowers. It was really hard not to take Brock Bowers at any point. So 15 overall draft capital, we will take Brock Bowers there. All right, next, pick 21 had Miami Dolphins. Miami, I like the landing spot. Tyreek Hill has declared that at the end of this contract, he's retiring. We'll see what happens. He is, over 30. That's fine. Speed can be one of the things that leaves a wide receiver first. So that and the combination of him coming out and saying will retire, that's good enough for me to want to take Brian Thomas Jr., who's a great prospect on his own. With the landing spot, I think he could be the touchdown threat for the Miami Dolphins. There's no one going to be guarding him in his first season, so all he's got to do is be big and catch the ball. The Chiefs took a wide receiver. This is going to be someone that could go earlier in the draft. We've seen it every single season that Chiefs have taken a skill possession player. They end up going in the first round of fantasy football dynasty draft. So I'm going to go with Devontae Walker. Went pick 29 to the Chiefs. If that happens, people are going to be all over it. Okay. Troy Franklin, pick 32 to the Baltimore Ravens. I'll take that. We know it's a low-volume pass offense. They haven't been able to get healthy seasons consistently out of Rashad Bateman. He did have one this year. They still need weapons to, for one, replace Odell Beckham, who was on a one-year contract. They've got really no excuse not to just continue to give Lamar Jackson as many options as possible. Lamar Jackson had that big contract, so that in and of itself is a reason to continue to invest in rookies to keep talent around Lamar Jackson. And with that's all the picks we got out of the first round from Daniel Jeremiah. So I think at that point we could throw in a running back here. However, I don't think I could do that right now when there are still some other talented players available. I'm going to go with the upside of Keon Coleman. Let's see what he can do on any one of these offenses. I think Carolina Panthers, who would have the very next pick, 33, first pick in the second round, it would make sense for them to take a wide receiver. I could definitely see a wide receiver being the very next pick in the NFL here. And that's pretty close to day one draft capital. It's not, however, if he went to whoever goes to the Panthers is probably going to be a prominent target in the next few years to come. So with that, thank you for watching the Fantasy Football Key. Looking forward to seeing the next mocks that come out. So we'll keep pushing out some more out to you, and like, subscribe, share, let me know what you think in the comments. Take care.